Good morning. If you are new to my channel, my name is Kelly Bowker and welcome to Present Moment Magic. If you are returning, welcome back. This morning, I'm going to talk about a question that someone sent me. And if I understand it correctly, they're asking, why do people drop out of our lives? I think she was referring to like relationships, love relationships, not necessarily deaths. Um, why do things end suddenly and what are you supposed to do around that? So I'm really not sure about the answer. So I'm just going to ask the guides and we're going to see what they have to say about it. There are many phases in life, dear ones. The human comes to the planet for the experiences, and there are many experiences that involve others. The comings and the goings of life paths in and out of your experience is part of your learning, part of your evolution. When you have and you create a relationship and your heart is involved and you then put many expectations onto the relationship. This is it. This is the one. This is going to be the rest of my life. There's an incredible amount of pressure that develops with those kinds of proclamations. It is not the energy of flow. It is not the energy of, that we would say, the intention needing to be set that would say, I love you, dear one, and I'm going to allow you to be the greatest version of yourself. And I know you are going to allow me to be the greatest version of myself. And as long as those two things are happening, we are going to co-create within this world. And when it stops happening, I will send you away with love and appreciation for the time that we spent together. Even as Kelly hears those words, she is shaking her head and wondering, because who does that? And we understand that it is not done at this time in the human evolution. But wouldn't that be much more practical? When you look into your world and you look around and you see the way that relationships stagnate and deteriorate and create much unrest and unhappiness, would it not have been a kinder and gentler thing to have said goodbye to it long before? It is not what the relationship is that is being mourned. It is what the relationship represented. It represented the security and a thought or a belief in unconditional love that was theirs, when that is not something that should be a requirement of what you humans would call equality relationship. Your feelings of security and unconditional love should come from within. And when you are in that space of knowing that you are loved and cared for within the arms of the universe, knowing that you can stand alone on your own 2 feet and experience great joy and great connectedness and great love, then the vibrational output that you have will draw to you someone, if that is the intention, to bless and enhance your experience. But if within that you shift the responsibility for your happiness and your well-being and your steadfastness onto them, that will begin the deterioration of that relationship. Many years ago, the relationships, as you all know, happened because of the need for many hands in the field and hands to protect and fight the bears, so to speak, and provide the children and create the sustainability of life. But that is no longer the way it is. You do not join together to brave the forces, so to speak. You join together for the enhancement of your life. So we would say to you that if you do it with the idea that it will sustain as long as the joy and the allowing is happening, and that there will be no hard feelings, so to speak, when that is no longer the case, the energy of that will give a longevity to the relationships. This one is asking, how did her relationship with Michael last so long? And we would remind her that throughout her journey, there were many, many times of upheaval and change, but that there was the underpinning of allowing. Even with this latest very the word catastrophic comes to her mind. We would not particularly choose that to describe what has gone on, but truly it has been a remarkably life-changing, life-altering occurrence that has happened with the abilities to connect to non-physical and the ability to bring it forward in the way that she does. To have lived the life that she has lived up to this point with such limited contact to others, and to now have the broad ability to have friendships and relationships all around the world, is creating within Michael a little bit of unrest. But her energy of steadfast, unconditional love and allowing, and his energy of allowing and knowing that he cannot hold tight, he must let the expansiveness of life be a part of her experience. That is creating the ability for the two to continue on the road together. It is a remarkable thing for two to be able to experience this lifetime with this amount of true love. Oh. But it has not happened without an incredible amount of intention on both of their parts. Well, I would agree with that. So we would say, dear ones, any who are out there wanting to have what the relationship represents to them, we would say to them, as we often do, to turn that mirror, that intention back onto themselves. Ask yourself deeply at the deepest levels as you can at this time, what is it that you want from this relationship that you yearn for? And find the way to provide it within your own life. And dear ones, that will create the wonderful magnetic force that will bring to you the right partner for a time in your life. We would never presume to say for the rest of your life, because every day the human changes, their intentions change, their energy changes. And that is not, excuse me, that is not the ability it might not be the energy of sustainability. Well, I think that was a pretty good answer. I will get this posted, and I hope that it was a blessing to you. And if you are struggling on a path within a relationship, I can tell you from my Kelly perspective that I every day wake up and decide I'm going to be in love with Michael. And when he's doing the things that drive me crazy, I don't look at it. I try not to see it. And I know that's simplistic, but honestly, and I think he does the same for me. So God bless you on your path. The universe bless you, source bless you. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. That would be lovely. And have a great day.